Hello, welcome back. Today we are going to analyze the poem Mother to Son by Langston Hughes. And at the end of yesterday's lesson, I had you read through the poem, listen to the audio of the poem, and I gave you an opportunity to analyze what you thought that the theme or the message of that poem was. Today I'm going to walk you through the poem and I'm going to analyze it with you. And you will have the opportunity to compare what you had originally thought this poem was about to today's lesson. Let's get started.
Mother to Son by Langston Hughes. Well, son, I'll tell you, life for me ain't been no crystal stair.
Before we go any further, I want to point out that there is an African dialect this poem is written in, and this narrator, Viola Davis, she narrates it with that dialect, and I thought that would be helpful for you. Second of all, it is a mother speaking to her son. Mother to Son is the title. And she addresses her son in the first line. And not only that, we have our very first metaphor. So she's saying, life for me ain't been no crystal stair. Life is being compared to stairs. And when I think of stairs, I think going uphill. I think of it can be a challenge. It's a climb. It's continuous. It takes effort. It takes work. And when she says life for me ain't been no crystal stair, I want to focus on the word crystal. If I think of crystals, I think of beauty. I think of luxury. I think of preciousness, elegance. And if she's saying her life ain't been no crystal stair, right away I know her life has not been full of luxury or beauty or elegance.
It's had tacks in it and splinters.
In fact, her life has been quite the opposite. When she says it's had tacks in it and splinters, I now visualize old wooden dilapidated stairs that are not in good condition, that when you walk on it, just simply trying to climb the stairs can become an obstacle, and things get in your way, such as tacks or splinters that cause you to slow down or cause pain along the way or frustration.
And boards torn up and places with no carpet on the floor, bare.
The metaphor for the life being compared to the stairs is continuing through here, and Langston Hughes continues to describe what those stairs are like. So we knew they had tacks and splinters. Now we can visualize boards that are broken up, no carpet, bare. So if we think of the purpose of carpet, it has a few different purposes. Under the carpet, there's padding or cushions. Therefore, carpet provides comfort for your feet, provides cushion. In the winter, flooring can get very cold, and carpet provides warmth for our feet. It also protects us from the tacks in the wooden floors and the splintering that may cause. And so she's saying her life hasn't had that protection, that comfort, that warmth. Bare. I think it's important to note that the word bare is a line all by itself. So imagine the emptiest set of stairs with no warmth or hominess at all. And that is what her life has felt like.
But all the time I's been a climbing on.
Despite all of the hardships throughout her life, she keeps climbing. She does not quit. She perseveres. She is determined. She keeps pushing.
And reaching landings and turning corners.
I believe that reaching a landing is a metaphor for reaching dead ends in life, where you are trying to push yourself and keep going, and bam, something happens and it becomes a dead end, or something doesn't work out the way that you had hoped. And so you can't get a break. You have to turn that corner to continue up the stairs. And when you turn a corner, you don't really know what's up ahead. It's kind of the unknown. Yet she keeps going.
And sometimes going in the dark where there ain't been no light.
Climbing dilapidated stairs that have splinters and nails would be difficult within itself, but now if you imagine climbing them in the dark without light, that makes it even more difficult. However, I don't really think it's about her climbing those stairs. I believe it's about dark times in life, which is symbolic for difficult times, challenges, times where she lost hope and there isn't any light. I think light is symbolic of goodness and hope, and there were times that she didn't feel that, yet she kept going.
So, boy, don't you turn back. Don't you sit down on the steps 'cause you find it's kinda hard.
When the speaker says, "So, boy," again, she's addressing her son, "don't you turn back." Instead of keep climbing the stairs, if you were to stop and quit and go back, she's saying, "Don't do that." And the same thing with "don't you sit on the stairs." That means giving up. Keep climbing, keep going, keep pushing, keep persevering is what she is trying to tell her son to do.
Don't you fall now. For I's still going, honey. I's still climbing. And life for me ain't been no crystal stair.
This poem gives me the chills. I think it's so powerful. She's saying, don't you stumble, don't turn back, don't quit, don't give up. Because I, as your mother, am still going. I'm still climbing. And life for me ain't been no crystal stair. Life for me has been anything but easy, yet you see me pushing every single day. And I want you to do the same, son. I also think it's important that she calls him honey because she sounds like she's being kind of hard on him, being tough on him. But I think it's tough love. She loves her son and she wants him to keep going so that way, hopefully, someday he can accomplish his goals despite the obstacles that will get in his way. I want you to use the knowledge that we have previously learned about the Harlem Renaissance. Langston Hughes did write this poem and published it during the Harlem Renaissance. And during that time, we know that the Black Americans struggled to be treated equally for social justice issues. And this mother is facing that difficulty. Life for her is a constant battle. It is a constant think that you've reached a landing, yet you have to keep going because something else, the struggle, gets in the way. So the adults had children who saw the struggle daily, but Langston Hughes was able to give a voice to write his poem to express his feelings, but not only that, to write about the experience of what it was like to be a Black American during this time. However, I think it's really important to note that although this poem was written by Langston Hughes about Black Americans, I think that it can apply to everybody in life, even to this day in life. You see your parents struggle in different areas, and you also see them continuing to push themselves. And they hope the same for you. I hope the same for you. You're all going to reach and experience difficulties in life, but it's important that you persevere. You keep pushing, even when life stinks, you keep going. All right, as promised, I told you that I would try to pull in modern music and try to connect it to our poetry. And my first attempt at that will be today. And I am going to attach to Edpuzzle the music video Rise Up by Andra Day because I feel like they have a similar theme. And I want you to listen to the lyrics of the song, watch the video, and I think in this situation, well, I'm not going to give away the video, but she struggles with something, yet she rises up every single day for it. People can struggle with sicknesses, depression. We have natural disasters, but no matter what, people rise up. Enjoy the video. Such a beautiful song. I hope that you found connections just like I did. I have put the lyrics to that song in Google Classroom, and I'm going to allow for you the opportunity to try to analyze metaphors or different figurative language that you see in that poem, and you can leave comments directly on that document. And tomorrow we will move forward, new poem. I look forward to reading your work. As always, if you have any questions, please shoot me an email or even a video chat, and I am happy to assist you. All right, have a great day.